r/Askreddit by Robotainment. What are some slang terms a 50-year-old dad can say to his daughter to embarrass her? You ain't woke fam. I'm too lit. Say that verbatim if you want her face to blush with embarrassment. Edit. 80% of the replies are asking what it means. In layman's terms it means you are not social aware / conscious as I'm too cool. Be right back. I use the you ain't woke fam. I'm too lit on my 15 years old daughter. I'm 46. Her exact response, walking by without looking at me. I don't even think you understand what you are saying. Tell her, I'ma keep it 100 with you. I don't. Next time you see her with her friends, dab and continue to do it until someone says something. Then tell them that you and your daughter do that to say goodbye and act like she's being too shy to do it in front of her friends. Edit. Say something about Tide Pods too. Kids nowadays love point edit too. Tide Pods are a type of laundry detergent. Some like to eat them or smoke them, stuff like that. Some people have died because of it, so do it at your own risk. Dabbing is a dance move that looks like you're covering your face like you're sneezing with your other arm extended. Yes, I'm literally Hitler. Yes, Argentina is nice this time of year. This is it. This is the one. It is savage. I must have been about 18 or 19 when I was getting ready to go out with friends when my father asks, "Dad, what are you up to?" "Just going to hang around with your bum mates." Me, WTF. "Dad, what? You don't say that anymore. You know, bum mates, your mates you bum around with." No dad, no, we do not say that anymore. Maybe he was checking to see if you were straight or gay, just standing up for the dad. I always tell my daughter, word, yo, whenever she wants me to do something for her. She doesn't ask me much anymore. This is the finish line for dads, people. I have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old, and I'm salivating for the chance to be this kind of dad. 14-year-old son, 12-year-old daughter. Your time will come. It is glorious. Say lit, as in that movie was lit great. Even better, you slid to describe something pretty basic. Wow, sweetie, those cookies you made taste lit. Warning, shall be shook. Wondering what's up to today? Spice things up by saying, "Hey, what's guxy fam? We're heading to the park, wanna join? It's gonna be lit. It's finna be lit for even better results." While you're reading the paper, just quietly and slowly say, "Guxy gang, Guxy gang, Guxy gang, Guxy gang," and whatever tune you feel like. I'd recommend channeling Sinatra. Try to mix / match slang words as much as possible, so you make her embarrassed for you. Girl, that handbag is guxy lit. Do dabs purposely wrong. Insist you're doing them right. Sweetie, this is how I saw them do it on the YouTubes. I guess I'll just wait for your friends to get here, and I'll do it for them. They can be the judge. Pack it up. This is everything the man needs right here. Poorly handled adoption of pop culture, stubborn refusal to be corrected, and the insistence of getting her friends' opinions. Do dabs purposefully wrong. Insist you're doing them right. Bonus points. I insist the act is called dapping. Drives my 14-year-old nuts. Start calling everything she likes whack. Her hair? Hashtag whack. Next time her friends are over, tell her you'll leave them alone, but to cash me outside if you need anything. Say it on front of her friends for maximum damage. Bonus if you dab before you leave. As you leave, just don't walk into anything. Edit. Backwards with a fidget spinner in your outstretched hand, maybe bumping into the door jamb, but never breaking the dab. Story time. My daughter was meeting a friend of hers before they both went to dinner with another friend of theirs for a birthday. They were about 14/15 at the time. I'm walking my daughter towards the meeting place and we see her friend and friend's dad walking towards us from the opposite direction. This is on a busy mall area in front of a cinema complex. They run towards each other and start gabbing on like teenagers do. This is where the fun starts. The friend's dad and I look at each other, then burst out with a high-pitched scream and run towards each other into an enthusiastic embrace. Some of the comments we made are as follows. "OMG, you look fab. Oh, it's all you be. What have you done to your hair? I love it. etc. We are both 35, 40-year grown men carrying on about how good the other looks and all the rest of it. The blood drained from both daughters' faces, and you could literally see them thinking just kill me now. It was glorious. 10/10 would recommend. Edit. First gold. Thanks Reddit. Does that mean I win the internets today? Edit 2. The other dad and I know each other from a local church and we are both jokers. It was a cosmic alignment thing. On another note, I wore a top knot in public today to further embarrass them. Being a dad rocks. Be careful that doesn't stick. My daughter used to kiss her friend on the cheek when they would meet up, so of course my buddy and I started doing the same thing to embarrass them. I saw him the other night at a ball game, and he kissed my 43-year-old scruffy cheek with no kids around. I'm pretty sure his wife thinks we're sleeping together now. She is 14. Just you existing is embarrassing. Good luck. This is when you learn to pray. This guy parents. Man's not hot. My 13-year-old daughters mistakenly showed this video to my husband. He now quotes it constantly, and it is driving them crazy. Just call everything dope, lit, or ratchet and start calling her homie. Tell her she's on fleek all the time. Haha, this guy is a dopely lit savage. My dad used to go into Carl's Jr. and call everyone Carl. Go into Wendy's and call everyone Wendy. Go into a Five Guys and ask if you can speak to the other 4 guys. Sup Bretendo. Bird up. Was poppin' B. Deadus is a good word. It's a synonym of actually, and in being serious. Did you deadus? Deadus I did. I worked at a juvenile facility in a girls wing for 3 years. I heard deadus 35 goddamn times a day. It usually preceded a violent outburst. I now equate deadus with paperwork. I hear all the young college kids saying that's so extra or you're being so extra right now, meaning being over the top or ridiculous. Wow, in the early 2000s I had a coworker who would say that. Only person I've ever heard use it. I guess dude was ahead of his time. As a young college kid, my friend works at the school library. They keep a set of chargers for various types of phones. A kid came up and asked for one. My friend informed him they were out. He replied, "That's custard," and walked away. My daughter always tells me her eyebrows are on fleek. Your mother is DTF. Oh Christ, that would be mortifying for her and amazing for everyone else. About a month ago I shared with my wife the novel meaning of smash. A couple days after that, while our son was home for the holidays, we arrived back home as our son was heading out with his girlfriend. Wife asked him what he was up to. He said they were heading out to the shopping center. He asked us what we were gonna do as he headed towards the car. Without missing a beat my wife said, "Your dad and I are gonna smash." He stopped in his tracks for a moment, then kept going. She asked, "Did I not say it right?" He replied, "Just don't." Didn't break stride. Couldn't get in the car fast enough. You kids look really yellow tonight. Make sure and call me if you girls get into any lit. If anyone tries to give you drugs, make sure and tell them dab on them haters. Stay ratchet, woke girls. My dad makes up a bunch of euphemisms for menstruation that are much worse than saying, "Are you on your period?" And honestly, if it weren't for the fact that he thinks these euphemisms are somehow more appropriate than just saying, "Are you on your period?" in the context of asking if he needs to get me anything, he'll very loudly announce, "Are you on your pee? Do you need supplies?" And that's so much worse than just saying period. Oh my god. Just ask if I need pads. Do you need supplies? I'm dying, hahaha. My dad always asks if I'm having technical difficulties instead of having my period, lol. Hilarious. I'm practicing these for my son. He's having a coronary because I have a bitmoji. Wait until he hears me talk, lol. My dad never used slang terms. He did things like ask if I applied my rash cream and if my gum disease was bothering me in front of people. My mother dropped my brother off at a party. He got her to park far away so no one would see. So she drove past him and his friends and yelled out the window, "Bye James, love you." Just say what up fam. Then when they get mad, yell worldster. Say bruh after literally every sentence. Your mother and I have decided we are getting a divorce. Bruh. I love this thread because it's probably something I'm gonna post in 20 or so years. Call her B and then dab. What's poppin' Jimbo? I'm taking my 14-year-old daughter and her friends to an anime convention. They are all dressing up to cosplay anime characters. I decided to dress up as Indiana Jones, and I guess that is the worst thing in the world, and now I'm an asshole it seems. Fleek, I will give no context, no definition. For maximum embarrassment potential, all you need to know is that it's an adjective. Edit. Hey thanks for all the cake day posts. Y'all are too kind. Lit, litty, woke, ratchet, swifty, swifty. Perhaps I should have mentioned she is 14. Swifty, thanks, I'll Google it. I must be getting old, because I came into this thread intending to contribute, but instead am taking notes. Walk up to her wenches with her friends and say, "What up G?" while pointing your fingers around like guns in random directions, meaning each finger gun points in a different direction in snapshot-like bursts. Keep calling her a cracker if she gets annoyed at you. This works best if she/you are Caucasian. X. Her dad. Stop, you cracker. Y. Her go home, please, you cracker. No. When she's on her way to school, start saying, "Make good choices." Then when she's taking her musical instrument on band day, switch it up to, "Make good noises." Oh, the groans you'll hear. I said good noises. Begone. Thought. Best used when saying goodbye to his wife. Vajayjay. So, you could say, "Do you need some tampons for your vajayjay?" That would embarrass her. That was lit. Let's all dab. Tell her she looks groovy in front of her friends, then ask if they are going to disco and make the John Travolta dance movie. Oh, it's must step that Gary. I try to embarrass my daughter every chance I get, as I feel it is truly a dad's job to do such things. She unfortunately doesn't react the way I would like. She finds it cool that I'm on top of pop culture. I even went so far as picking her up in my what I deem an old people's car ride with Kendrick Lamar blaring. I was bopping my head. Instead of the utter embarrassment, her friends started dancing around, and I've become the cool dad. Now I've gotta do this all the time when I get her from school. It's also led to her friends coming over all the time and listening to music at top volume. My daughter trolled me while I was trying to troll her. Be careful, it backfires. Cash me outside, how about that? Cash me outside, how about that? Ask her if she wants to watch Netflix and chill as innocently as you can. Alternatively, your mother and just I are gonna Netflix and chill tonight if you want to join. Oh god, I found this out the hard way. I posted a Craigslist ad saying, "Hey, would you like to have a couple of guys come over and Netflix and chill to Star Trek episodes?" I figured maybe I could hang out with some trekkers and watch some of the better episodes of the various shows, and maybe order a couple of pizzas and have a few beers and chat about the show. Wrong. Oh god, so many penis pictures. Say, "You do not know the way," over and over again in a thick Ugandan accent. "You are not the queen." Spit on her, my brothers. That's actual memeing though, and is more funny than embarrassing if the dad delivers it well. Any popular line from her favorite songs and singing it off key, or to the tune of a completely different popular song. Bippity boppity, Jim the zoppity, dinkin flicker. We used to say that in my old street gang. We settled disputes with fluffy fingers. I just walked in my 13-year-old daughter's room while she was facetting with her friend and said, "EWW, it smells like farts in here," and left. As a 30-year-old who hates the upcoming generation and their Kardashian type phrases, I give this: your mother and I are going to get pretty faded tonight at this super lit restaurant. We might be home late because we got turned. The margaritas there are on fleek. You can invite some of your basic bitches over for a Netflix and chill session if you want, just don't make a mess and keep it 100. I left $20 for pizza on the Davenport. Don't tell mom. I know what you're thinking, dad. That's savage. Just keep it on the low key. Okay, we gotta skeet. Have fun. Bonus points if you say this while her friends are over. Let me know if I've translated this correctly. FYI, the 411 is your mom and I are going to get down tonight at this fly restaurant. We might be home late cause we got throwed. The margaritas there are the bomb. You can invite some of your biatches over to hang if you want. Just don't make a mess and keep it chill. I left 20 dead presidents for pizza on the divan. Don't tell mom, aight? I know what you're thinking, dude. That's wicked. Just keep it on the down low. Okay, we gotta bounce. Peace out. That's so dope. Put emphasis on the dope. Need better than that. Feel me? Dope is too old now. The kids say dank. It's not as much the slang as how you use it. Make up rhymes like you're a hip hop artist. Be creative with it. Be sure to yell things out in public. Wear pajamas out in public and don't comb your hair. Talk out the window when driving. Best if you get stuck in traffic with teen in the car. Rap about the family pets. Your feelings about your relationships. Too legit to quit. Let's rock the mothership. Anytime she complains about the temperature, say man's not hot. Man can never be hot. And then proceed to utter the following statement verbatim. Scrap pap pap cap skibbity pap pap and a poo poo padraboom. Ska do de cuckoo dundun. Pom pom. You done know. My milkshakes are attracting the boys from the yard. I don't want no scrubs though. Oh no. That outfit is so fetch. Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen. I'm pretty sure at least, if your daughter is a teen, anything you say will be mortifying to her. The best would be using slang from your generation and elbowing her at the same time. Play Now Watch Me Whip while whipping and doing the nini once you're done dab. I'm no teenage girl, but my grandpa insists on planking all the fucking time. I mean, sure, has been dead for several years, but still. Tag all of your texts with a hashtag. Bonus for hashtag. Just dab every now and then. Not a slang term, but my dad shared a meme on Facebook with a pink donut and a chocolate with a hand that had 2 fingers in the pink donut and 1 in the chocolate donut. The caption was, "If you don't get this, we shouldn't be friends. My dad and I have a weird relationship." Just told my daughter she's being extra after she walked into my bedroom telling me she couldn't go to school today. Daughter, no I'm not. Me, this is a gutsy morning. Daughter, oh my god. Silence follows her stomping out of my room. Do you actually have a dog there or just trying to trick the youth into reveling via slang secrets to fit in? Just say meme. It's pronounced may. Totes adorbs your fly dear. When my daughter was in high school a few years ago, she and her best friend were using the phrase totes presh, meaning that something was totally precious. After a few weeks of hearing this one, I got my opportunity. I was driving them somewhere, with them in the backseat. They were talking about the place they'd gone to breakfast at a few days before, and how wonderful the French toast was. So, I butted in with "Was it toast presh?" Dead silence from the backseat. I think the temperature in the car dropped about 20 degrees. When they got out of the car, my DD gave me the angriest eat shit look I have ever gotten. Score. This thread is shaping up to be a perfect list of phrases that, when used unironically, instantly make me hate someone. I think the real key here is to say any slang, but purposefully in the wrong context. Then pretend you're none the wiser. For example, I don't know how many times I've had to remind my mom that "works for me" does not mean "well that's fantastic." It makes me cringe every time she does that. Exactly. Slightly wrong is like nails on chalkboard. It's risky, but hey, Yoda. No dad, it's YOLO. You only live once. No sweetie, it's Yoda. You often die agonizingly. Elizabeth, you knew you would find me here. This message is for my daughter, who knows my username. I'm 50. Hey Lizzie, yo homeboys, lit af fam. The phrase, lit as af, in response to something being cool. Sure to get a rise out of her. Instead of saying a curse word, every time say "damn Daniel." Bet. You sit in place of yes/I agree, etc. Sup thought. If friends come over, call them fam. When you leave the room, yell him, dab him out, and then flail your arms in the air. 45-year-old dad here. Just texted a bunch of these to my 17-year-old daughter. She texted back a link to this thread with the caption, "You ain't slick. Just remember, she'll be picking your nursing home in 20 years." As a father of a 9 and 7-year-old, I have to say that this is the greatest Reddit thread I've ever seen. Thank you. It's lit as af. Lit, cray cray, dab on those haters. Ask if she wants to Netflix and chill. Give each of her friends a cheesy nickname, preferably with the first letter of their first name. T-Bone, J-Bug, Hollaby, etc. Your kid will be horrified. Then start naming other family members, including your dog. It's so fucking funny when you get it going, because everyone else joins in on it. I have my 78-year-old dad doing it to her now. I'm 26 and my dad still embarrasses me by laughing at something mildly, then saying bazinga, am I right, and laughing more aggressively as he looks around, as if he's looking to see others who are laughing. He does not watch Big Bang Theory, but he heard it once, and does this anytime we are in public. I think it's hilarious by my 18Y/O brother hates it. Next time she backtalks you, give her the Navy SEAL copper pasta. Call your wife B, and you just watch your daughter melt like the Wicked Witch of the West. Like and subscribe for good luck, you handsome gentleman.